Hey, what's going on, everybody? How are you? Check it out. So remember we were talking about glasses last week? So here's the deal. Don't worry, these are just readers that we picked up at Publix. My wife got me them at Publix because I got my glasses, right? And what happened, babe? What was the...
You got the progressive.
I got progressive lenses, right? And I don't need all that rigmarole. So I just need readers so I can hold my phone this close and see the text. And distance. So what I did is I got some really funky, cool glasses for distance, and we picked up these $10 cheapies so I can read. This is the...
Can you read the comments now?
Oh, maybe I can read the comments. Hey, what's up, atypical girl? Looking smart. Yeah, sure. And Kate told me I just keep them on my nose. This is the weirdest thing ever. So it's so weird because I can't really see your comments when I do this. So like someone text me something that Jack was calling me. My buddy Jack from Atlantis Water Gardens up in New Jersey. I didn't put the, he might try and call back. I'll text him. Can you guys give me 1 second? I'll text Jack, then I'll call him back. Don't go anywhere. I'm just pausing you guys.
Text when you're on it.
Guys, are you all there? Are you guys all still there? I'm sorry. What were we doing? I want to see everyone's text. Okay. Yeah, Rainey says hello. I can read you guys. It's funny. From right here, it's blurry. Right here, I can read without glasses, no issue. Joey Little. But now I can hold the phone this close. But how far is it? Babe, how far is the phone from my face?
I don't know, a foot?
Maybe it's a foot away, guys. So from a foot, Penny Lovins, what's up? Chris Dornlish, what up? Hey, Kenan, hope you're having a fantastic Monday. Well, Penny and Chris, I'm just marveling at the fact that I'm just amazed that my eyes got this, that there's that much. They're not even that bad. I don't know what to say. Guys, here's the deal. I can't stand admitting that my body will eventually fall apart. Going bald, no big deal for me. But that's a lie. Well, when it first started happening, it's a little unsettling. But I got to be honest with you. You don't need hair. You need your eyeballs. But anyway, I'm good. So we'll get off me right now. I don't mean to be rude. Joey Little, Joey Lilly. I do need glasses. Sorry, Joey. Joey Lilly. I'm bad. This is the funniest thing. Hey, Karen V, what are you doing? If it's your first time on one of these lives, they're very low key and they're just us goofing around. There's 8 of us on right now. I was just marveling at the fact that glasses actually do work, but I'm afraid it's messing with my head, people. It's messing with my head. So let's show you guys a couple of new additions. Some of you may have seen, I think I posted a video. I don't even know. I send videos to Tom and he posts them. So I'm not so sure what we're doing. Oh, yeah, we'll go. That's what I'm doing right now, Joe. We're going to go see the new, there's one. They're starting to shed. They're fast. Look at that ball of funny lizards. How funny are these little maniacs? So they're doing well. This is their first little shed after they've hatched. So they're doing well, and they're starting to jump high. So they might be able to go out into a better enclosure soon. So I'm just kind of keeping them. Probably keep them for a little bit. I do have a few sold already. So I'm just kind of getting them ready and getting them going. They are lunatics, as they should be, as young offspring, little lunatics. And then check these out. So we hatched out these radiateds. I don't know if you guys saw that video, but there's some cool radiated tortoises right there. Oh, yeah. Do I miss the crazy energy of the lives? Here's the deal, to be perfectly honest. The old lives were hit and miss. They're hit and miss. I don't know. Originally, I wasn't going to do any lives, but I figured let's just do this where I can give back something to my friends on Patreon. The lives on YouTube, I figured what was happening is the lives on YouTube were kind of hurting the channel overall because, you know, they wouldn't get that many views, and then it brings down everything, you know? So it's just kind of nice to just do this like this. I might do a live here and there on Instagram, but I just like keeping things simple, you know? What's going on, Purple Sammy? So I don't know. I like this better. I like being able to get to know each and every one of you guys better, and, you know, thank you for your contributions. It makes it makes a big difference here. I know a lot of people on YouTube are mad, but we're still producing 3 videos a week, and that's it. So had a big day today. I'll tell you why. I'm going to sit on my fitness ball and hang out with you guys. Doing it this way is way slower. Is that good or bad? Way slower. I don't know if slow is in like I'm a little slow or whatever. Have I missed meeting the new iguanas? Yeah, I can show you, Purple Sammy. There you go. They were just running around like maniacs, and there were some under here, and they're going to all scatter. So they're doing well. Sadly, one of the babies died. It just died, which happens. There's always going to be some kind of bad luck or mortality. It seemed like the yolk in its belly was hard, so there was something wrong. So we have 10 babies. So it's still pretty amazing. And the 3 new rhinos are doing well. It's good. No, don't be sad, guys. You know, when you work with reptiles, you come to understand that the reptiles that have many babies, those animals are basically put out into the world for the most part to be eaten. And that's the survival strategy. So no one knows exactly, you know, what the animals are doing internally. So I'm not really upset. I mean, it's a bummer, you know, it's always a bummer when something dies, but I don't want anyone to be like totally saddened. It's just something that when you work with animals long enough, I guess I've said it in other videos, that you come to understand that sometimes they die. And there's nothing I could have done because I don't have x-ray vision to see what was going on in there. But what was I saying? Oh, so I had a fun day today, and I'll explain why. Tyler Nolan called me up, and he asked me yesterday if he could come over to visit. And what's neat, what I like about Tyler is when he wrote me the email asking to come hang out, just like respectful dude, wanted to come over and meet me before he filmed, which I think is really cool, because so many times I think people just have the camera in their hand and they just expect to start filming. So it was really nice. It was almost like old school, just meeting someone, getting to know them to see if we could click and so on. So Tyler came over with Chandler from Chandler's Wildlife today. We didn't film, save for maybe a little Instagram video I might post, but it was nice. And I got to tell you, I really like Chandler a lot. We hit it off. He's funny and goofy, and we were, you know, just chatting, and we're going to film. Yeah, Purple Sammy, he does. He has 3 monitors. He showed me the photos. I'm going to go the end of the week. Tom's coming down Thursday. We're going to film Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and I'm going to go down to Chandler's place, and we're going to play with snakes. So I'm going to go do a video with Chandler, which will be fun, and you know, see what he's got going on. Yep, Purple Sammy, I met him. He came. He was at the house. And what was even funnier, and we'll probably talk about it in the video, is when he was a little boy, because he's 21. So years ago, he actually knows a neighbor friend of Kate's, which is funny. Through the neighbor is how I met Kate. Kind of a wild story, but we won't get into it. But I met my dearly beloved right over there through her friend Renee, who happens to be a neighbor from down the block. But years ago, Chandler told me that he came over with her nephew to the front of my house to try and look in and see the animals when he must have been like 16 or 17. And he touched the fence and got electrocuted because it was an electrified fence. So that's kind of funny. So that was neat. And then I met him at a reptile expo before I even knew who he was. So very excited that I got to meet him. And it's always cool when someone is nice You know, when they behave the same way, they just are normal, you know? So, yeah, I like him. And he and I talked a lot about conservation, and he wants to do more. And he's got a great platform. He's doing very well on YouTube. So expect for us to do a lot of collabs and to kind of geek out with each other. We kind of geeked out, which was nice, you know? I forget sometimes that I'm a 45-year-old man and that these are 21-year-old guys, because I kind of feel like I'm still a 21-year-old guy until my wife reminds me I'm not. It's so strange. Or until something like this happens where I have to go like this. What's that? What you say, you little whippersnapper? So I'm losing my mind a little bit. But I got to tell you, I'm really pleased and hopeful with the future collaborations. Why did I take the 3 rhinos? I thought you were downsizing, Connor.
Oh, Connor.
You just got me in trouble,
my
Connor.
own heart.
Thanks, Connor. Real good question I asked out loud. Yeah, good question. Listen, 3 rhino iguanas, okay, that, God, I don't know why. They needed a home. How do you say no to 3 rhino iguanas when you already have some? I am building that new enclosure. You did catch me, Connor. I'm in trouble because Kate,
You're not in trouble.
I'm not in trouble.
I like Connor, am curious as to all you say is, I'm downsizing.
But I am. I'm being more, how's this? I am downsizing, and I have, you know, it's funny though. I get rid of 1, take 3 more.
Kind of like equal sizing.
Yeah, I'm equal sizing. I'm trying to reach an equilibrium, Connor, and you're in trouble, buddy. So anyway, no, I'm. Well, who's Will and Justin? Who's Will and Justin do a charity live feed? Who's that? Are you talking about Will Nace? Is that who you're talking about, Purple Sammy? Oh, Justin Igualada? I know Justin. I know those guys. I already know them. I've known Justin a long time. He just never really had a YouTube channel, and now I guess he's got one. Yeah, he's doing, but I know Justin, and Will Nace I know of, but never met him. So, yeah, maybe, you know, we can all do that. Just form this reptile collective. And the thing I like about those guys is that, yeah, Purple Sammy says, yeah, Katie, he lost a baby, now he's got 3 grown ones to replace it. Yeah. See that? That's exactly right.
See, all these people are smart like I am.
Yeah, they're all smart. Connor, you're in trouble. I'm just kidding. By the way, Connor, I heard that you texted my buddy Andy. Hope that helped out somewhat. He contacted me and said he spoke to you, so that's good. But yeah, Justin, you know, I did start to talk to Chandler about, since he and I hit it real off, I felt comfortable just talking to him about, you know, hey, look, you know, these guys have a platform, and he even brought it up, which was kind of refreshing to hear from a 21-year-old who said, he was like, hey, man, yeah, Sweetwater, we got a lot of videos, Karen, with Nathan Sweeting. I've done a lot of videos with Nathan. He's another good friend of mine. So, yes, all those guys I already do videos with over the years, and now everyone's kind of getting into YouTube. So, yeah, we'll do videos with those guys. They're just good dudes. But what was cool about Chandler is he brought up the fact, he's like, look, you know, I've got this platform. I want to do more for conservation. So that's really, really cool. I think that's really cool. So I felt good talking to him, and I'm going to go hang with him Saturday morning and film a video. And I don't know when Tom will get to releasing it. Maybe we'll film a video for Chandler's. I always want to call Chandler, what is it? I want to always call Chandler Kyle Chandler, like the actor Kyle Chandler. Lumpy has not fought with Brutus at all. In fact, today I separately fed Lumpy just to make sure he's getting the nutrition he needs. And then Tyler and his girlfriend, when they came over with Chandler, they brought more romaine lettuce. They're very nice. They were going to bring Slinky some rats, but they forgot them on the table. Yeah, we joke about that, Purple Sammy. Yeah, that Fred is his granddad. We joked about that. But I think upon the early meeting of him. I haven't watched all of his videos, but upon meeting him, I think he's a nice guy. I think he's a nice guy. So, you know, the thing that's funny, guys, is, you know, I've met some people who will remain nameless, but, you know, there's some people that you meet and, you know, things start off well, but for whatever reason, there's jealousy, or you got an animal they didn't get, or people get weird, or they kind of let their egos get too big. And, you know, I've seen it a lot. So I'm always a little, as I get older, a little gun shy, you know what I mean? I get a little gun shy when meeting new people, especially animal people, because sometimes they can be a little wacky. But Chandler seems pretty solid, so we'll see how it goes. I mean, I don't want nothing except friendship, so that's it. And if we could do good things for animals together, that'd be pretty amazing. Connor, sorry to hear about the male. Things happen. Good that the female are gonna be that the female's doing better. I'm happy. Joey, are you gonna list any of the animals for sale that you decided to sell? Yes, definitely. Connor picked up the blue iguana, and then I'm thinking, you know, I'm gonna probably downsize some of the sulcatas, possibly some of the leopard tortoises, possibly. I'm not 100% on that yet. But definitely a couple of female sulcatas and Hercules, the male sulcata. So I'd like to kind of, you know, get a few bucks for those animals because I have money into them, and that money will then go right into what I'm trying to do with the crocodilians for fencing and stuff like that. They give teen men a good name. They teach younger viewers to care about these animals. That's the thing. That's what I'm excited about. There have been other YouTubers that are like pet tubers, and those guys just seem like they buy animals, and there's not a lot of knowledge that's being passed through. And you know, these young people have such an incredible platform. Hi, Gigi Barnett. How you doing? Thanks for catching the live. These young people that have millions of subs on their channel, and young people, a lot of young people follow these people. And it just seems like it's about the money and about the cars. And, you know, that's fun stuff, man. You know, that's fun stuff. But for me, I'm kind of past all that. I'm more interested in, all right, how can we use this for a really good platform and do some good work, you know? I'm glad you're good, Gigi. Very good. Am I saying it, Gigi, right? Joey, yeah, okay. You know, the female leopards, though, man, leopards, you know, they're pricey. They're all egg layers. So, you know, I'm definitely going to want to get what I feel is a fair price for them. But I'm not sure. I love the leopards a lot. It's just I have to think about the ease in which I can move animals in and out when it gets cold. I have to, as I'm getting older now, my back hurts more. My eyes are failing me. My hair is sliding off my head and landing on my back. I said that already. I already said the back hurts. I'm only kidding. I'm still going, guys. By the way, I'm going to brag a little bit today, non-reptile related. Did do a personal record on Strava on my bike ride this morning. I did the fastest I've done that 7-mile loop in. I did it in 34 minutes and 5 seconds. I'm very excited. So that's not bad, right? Joey, I got to tell you, I was really pleased with that swimming with. The animal was just beautiful. It was not scared. It was just swimming with me. It approached me. The water was crystal clear. I just thought it was a very interesting animal to follow along with. And that's why, like diamondback terrapins, soft-shell turtles, I really love the turtles that are strong swimmers that really just move through the water nicely. So I'm glad you liked that, man, and noticed that. And a lot of you guys were laughing at what I was saying earlier. The thing that I've come to understand with getting older and all these changes that are happening, the thing that's going to make it go easy is humor. You got to have a good self-deprecating humor because nobody gets out alive, you know? Not everyone can age gracefully like Kate.
Well, I'm not as old as you.
She's also not as old as me. She's a young'un. 8 years younger. But she did go get her eyes exam, an eye exam. Now she's wearing glasses. She doesn't need to wear them, but they will. She wants to. She's a lunatic. She enjoys them.
Cute.
She thinks they're cute. She's accessorizing, whereas I'm going, oh God, will I be able to ride my bike still? Yeah, it did look like it wanted to bite the camera, but not actually. I couldn't say that, Joey. I can't agree with you there. It was just inquisitive at that one point, you know. I got some good close-ups of the turtle in the pond. A typical girl, she's gorgeous. And it was weird. She tried to bite you out of the water, but was fine in the water. Isn't that interesting? Heard you say something about getting something from England recently. Is that my England? Yes, it is your England. I'm sorry. Yes, the people at Knitwire are from England. I want to say like London, England. That's from Austin Powers. He says that. So yes, I'm working with a company that's out of Great Britain. They're amazing. They make a wire mesh, and they are giving me 1,000 foot. It's 1,000 foot by 6 foot tall, beautiful wire mesh that I'll be able to create an iguana area. It is going to be the ultimate lizard cage. Wait until you guys see it. So I'll be able to house multiple groups of Cyclura in there. So I'm very excited. But I wanted to go back to Connor. Connor was working at the Tampa Repticon yesterday and got talking with a few people in Tours Club. A few asked me if I would be interested in making a video of their collections. Go do it. Have fun, buddy. Purple Sammy wants me to do an English accent. It's going to be horrible.
You have a good English accent.
No, not to a real English woman. The Brits are awesome, man. I thought Atypical was saying Kate was gorgeous, and then I was worried thinking she was trying to bite you. I don't know, Penny. But here, it's so funny when you start doing an accent. I always start doing an Irish accent there, to be perfectly honest with you.
Do a lot of Irish.
I could do it, you know, here's the deal. I do an Irish accent a little bit better than an English one, but I think Kate can do a better English accent. Love. Can you?
It's really hard when they put you on the spot.
It is quite strange it's quite strange when someone puts me on the spot to do an English accent. I don't do a good English accent, to be perfectly honest.
No, I think your Irish accent.
My Irish accent's much fucking better there. And it's always better when you're swearing with an Irish accent, you know. Here's the deal there, Purple Sammy X. I'm an Irishman. Me people are from Belfast. And my granddad was from Belfast, Ireland. And, you know, he's passed on now, but he came here in 1901 during the potato famine to escape the hardships in Ireland. Then I learned something else, guys. I know hey, listen, there's only 10 of us. I can get away with being a complete buffoon. But there's another thing. Isn't it funny? This is us just try Scottish. Now, I was just going to go to Scottish. So my Scottish friends taught me something. I'm going to mangle it. But my Scottish friend Sandy Stevens taught me this. It's a braubricht moonlicht nick the nick.
Oh my God.
It's a brow. They roll their R's like the Spaniards do. You know?
You have some trouble.
I have trouble rolling my R's, but it's a braubricht moonlicht nick the nick, which means it's a well-lit, moonlit night tonight. Something like that. I can only imitate William Wallace movies like I'm Your Uncle, Argyle. I love that part. You didn't want your mama to die, but you did. Or you didn't want your daddy to die, but they did. I want to raise a family. Yeah. Or what was the other movie we watched? We watched Rob Roy a few weeks back.
You did not. You must have watched.
I watched it with you. I made you watch Rob Roy. Who else am I watching? The Scottish, Liam Neeson.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, oh yeah. She thinks I'm watching movies with someone else.
No, I remember when I was at work sometimes.
Anyway, let's get off that. I'm a lunatic. Here's an accent I can do perfectly well. I can do Arnold Schwarzenegger's Austrian accent, and he's my favorite action hero from the 80s. I did not see Terminator, the new Terminator, because it's bullshit, stupid movies. There you go.
Is he in that one?
Of course he's in that one. They're going to milk it for whatever they can. Anyway, folks, I'm sorry to bore you with all this hijinks. And you know what's funny is I was tired before we started this. I was like, oh man, I'm tired. I hope I can get it together for the live. And being that you guys have become my close group of lunatics, and then there's Connor. Everyone else is laughing, asking for Connor's strictly business. Everyone's asking questions what accent I can do. And Connor says, know anything about the Beal's-eyed turtle, also known as the four-eyed turtle? Yeah, I'm a four-eyed turtle now. Scalia belia, right? Scalia is the genus, I believe. I recently saw some four-eyed turtles somewhere. Where was I? It was recent. Within the last 6 months, I saw some four-eyed turtles. Very, very cool species. Very interesting. I'd like to do more. I'm going to start doing more with aquatic turtles as these ponds start to proliferate throughout the farm here, the camp, which will be fun. And the water turtles can be easy because you throw the pellets, you keep them in the water. What's the matter, love?
I need new oven mitts.
Kate needs new oven mitts. I got to get her. Christmas.
Remember that.
Remember, mental note. Remind me, guys, can you do me a favor? Remind me as we get into December that I need to get Kate new oven mitts as a Christmas gift. Amongst other things. I can't just, it's not going to be our only thing, but, you know, I'm not a really big gift guy. Looney here. Will you be doing any videos with Ty Park? Possibly this week. Possibly. I got to call him. But I'm not so sure he's ready for videos because he's building Iguana Land. Okay, Joey, yes, I'm sorry. Can you put all the rhinos together? Not advisable. These rhinos were a trio. They were raised up together and they still seem to be okay. But generally, unless you have a massive, massive enclosure with one male and multiple females with enough room to where they each have their own, kind of territory, then it would work. But I'd have to probably screen in an area that would be the equivalent of a half acre. You know what I mean? To do it right. Because they are pretty aggressive towards each other and territorial. If the females wander into each other's territories, no bueno. If the male's territory, if it's not breeding season and he wanders in, the females will fight him. So it's something that you can't do that. Purple Sammy says, oh no, Kenan, a man can't buy oven mitts for a woman for Christmas.
Why?
You got to understand, there's a reason I married this woman.
I need them.
She needs them. She doesn't want to buy them herself. I can get them as a stocking stuffer. Yeah. Not for Christmas. That's not a cool gift. That's a Monday. That's Penny Lovins. All the women are like, don't do it.
I want them.
She wants them.
Well, you can buy them for me for the weekend.
I'll buy them for her.
But our main gift is the TV.
Yeah, we're going to get ourselves a new television. They said Best Buy, right? $300. That's not bad. Black Friday, $300. There you go. But here's the thing, Purple Sammy, and this is the God's honest truth. Let me explain to you guys something about me and gifts and stuff like that. Make them out of snake sheds. That's funny. Here's the thing. I truly, and I mean this, anything I want, I can get myself. And I'm not a big gift. I don't need things. I love the fact. Do you want to know what makes me super happy in my relationship? Is that Kate's home. She's cooking. I'm going to eat an awesome meal. She cooks for me, which is to me is one of the most loving things people could do because I am a horrible cook. Before I met Kate, I would literally just take ground turkey meat and vegetables and just stir fry it. And that was dinner every night. That was lunch. Like, I have no skills. I don't have the patience. Kate loves to cook, and it's such a nurturing thing. It's such a, like, you're giving life, essentially. You know, you're feeding me. You're giving me life, sustenance. So she does that. She's a big hugger. I love her hugs.
Why are you telling us about me? It's awkward.
Oh, I don't want to make it awkward. Anyway, I don't need gifts. I'm pretty simple. Maybe I want a bike stand for Christmas. And maybe some bike tools. Because the animal stuff I either build or I have other things going on too. Though I can't say it, but like some other reptile-related companies approached Tom and I about a sponsorship, and that would be really cool. And what would be cool about the sponsorship, like I did with Missouri, is if I could give and pass along savings to the people that watch my channel. I think that would be a huge thing. If they could sponsor the camp with product and some financial backing to where I can travel or build something at the camp to make things easier, that would be huge. And then if we can pass along some kind of coupon where maybe you guys would get a discount for watching our videos, I think that would be huge too. So that's kind of what we're working on right now. We'll see how it goes. But anyway, yeah, I don't mean to go off the beaten path on this live. But look at that. We did 30 minutes. 30 minutes. But we answered some reptile questions. I have a trio of rhinos. They all seem to get along fine, just need room. Connor, here's the thing. How old are those rhinos? Here's what you got to remember. As those animals become sexually mature, things are going to change. The dynamic will change. So keep that in mind, but see what happens. I should be getting a sponsor from Kent as well as their heating pads. You know what? I don't know Kent, Penny. I will Google them. Kent. I don't know who they are. I want to try and get a sponsorship from a solar panel company and set up all the tortoise sheds with solar heat. I did do a bunch of timers, so where the timers, the heat will come on at midnight and get off, will come off at 8 a.m. Penny, I've purchased Osborne or Stansfield heating pads. Reptile Basics gave me some heating pads. Radiant Heat for the top. Zoomed has some heating pads that I use. But I don't know Kent, so I'll look into him. If it's a good product and heavy duty, yeah, that's great. You know, that would be really cool. So there you have it. There you have it, everybody. We chatted, and I think that's it. That's what's new with me. So I will be back next Monday, and we will all meet again. I love this. I love that you guys join us. This is really cool.
Are there any veterans on there?
Oh, yeah, are there any veterans here today? Happy Veterans Day to our veterans out there. You folks, thank you for your service. Whether you're in Great Britain or in America, thank you. Because you know what? Those of you that are in Great Britain, even though we had a little bit of a disagreement a couple 100 years ago, we're allies and we're friends, and that's what I like. And so thank you for your service, friends. And thank you to everyone on the live for your support. I really do enjoy this. Hopefully we will be able to meet each other in person one day, and that would be really cool. Guys, thank you. And ladies, thank you. I'll be talking to you all next week. I'll be back probably with stories of how everything went filming with Tom and new videos, and we'll do a little bit more animal stuff. Sorry if I didn't get to the animals as much as you would have liked, but I think we hung out and had a good time. Gigi Barnett, thank you very much. Shout out to Gigi. She's a veteran, so give her a thanks, folks. It's just an amazing sacrifice, an amazing thing to do for the country. All right, everybody, thank you all. I'll see you all soon. Hopefully, I won't need another big thing. Connor, I'm not going to TTPG. Are you? Are you flying all the way up there, buddy? Out to AZ? I'm going to stay close, bud. But I will definitely be going next year. Vietnam era veteran. All right. Very good, Gigi. Thank you very much, man. Incredible. Incredible. All right. Cool. Rainey and Connor, get together and, say hello to each other in person, okay, while you're out there. I'm not going to make it this year, but I'll be back. All right, everyone, stay safe. Have a good week. Be good to your animals and each other, and I'll talk to you all soon. So long.